right, live from Studio G and fighting for you for the foxhole of freedom every single day. We're going into another brand new hour of the Steve Gruber Show. Remember, this show can result in extended periods of American pride and optimism and uncontrollable enthusiasm about America's future. Live in all 50 states and around the world. Look, it's a dirty job, but Micro, he ain't here, so I'm going to do it. Here are three big things you need to know. Number one, Republicans are pushing to strengthen Social Security and Medicare, while Democrats continue to claim the opposite. Number two, the House has moved forward with a measure to stop rogue activist judges from interfering with President Trump's agenda. It will now head to the Senate for a vote, almost certain to pass. And number three, the Democrats are absolutely, and I mean absolutely, losing their minds. It's so intense today they don't even remember what Signalgate was. Remember Signalgate? It was all the rage a couple of weeks ago. I mean, made-up scandals just don't last very long after all, apparently. This morning, however, Democrats in full meltdown because President Trump has put the tariffs on hold for every country for 90 days except for China. The reason is simple. China retaliated by jacking up tariffs. No other country did. They were all warned. President Trump said, don't do this. As soon as the announcement was made, the markets took off, setting one-day records, or close, all over the place. Now, based on the Democrats' reaction, you'd think the markets had collapsed. You'd think the whole place had gone down in flames. Let me give you an example. You see, Chuck Schumer, well, Chuck's an idiot. He claims Democrats won yesterday when Trump pushed China into a corner. Chuck Schumer believes it's the Democrats who won the argument yesterday. Look, I can't make it up. Listen.
Donald Trump is now in retreat because Democrats in the Senate and the House and the American people have said, stop playing games with these tariffs. You think it's a game. You think it's like red light, green light. It's not. It's chaos. And the damage you have done already, despite today's announcement, is permanent and real and deep. You're throwing our whole economy out of kilter. You're telling business people and consumers to not spend because they don't know what the heck is coming out next. What you're doing, Donald Trump, is hurting the American people as you play games. Whatever pops into your head the next hour, the next day, the next week is what you say we're doing with tariffs. And they constantly contradict each other, make no sense, harm the American economy, and worst of all, American families.
Harm the American economy and American families. I guess I must have missed that in all of it. Meanwhile, you think that was bad. I've got worse. Democrat Congressman Stephen Horsford, I think he's from Texas maybe, completely loses his freaks out during a committee meeting. This happened yesterday. You see, he's told by the witness there, who works in the Commerce Department, about the 90-day pause on tariffs. He's told about the 90-day pause on tariffs. When he's there, he just goes right off the deep end. Here it is.
What do you know about this pause? What are the details of it?
Well, the details, as I understand it, is that China continues to retaliate. Other countries didn't retaliate. The president 2 or 3 days ago said we wanted to negotiate with those countries that asked for meetings. That's what we're doing.
What are the details? How long is the pause? How many days? How many weeks?
I understand it's 90 days. I haven't spoken to the president since I've been in
So the
this
trade
hearing.
representative hasn't spoken to the president of the United States about a global reordering of trade.
Yes, I have.
And
I've just been in the hearing with you, sir.
But yet he announced it on a tweet. WTF? Who's in charge?
The president of the United States is in charge.
And what do you know about those details?
Well, as I mentioned,
It looks like your boss just pulled the rug out from under you and paused the tariffs, the taxes on the American people. There's no strategy. You just found out 3 seconds ago sitting here. We saw you.
He actually got worse, believe it or not, but I'm going to give you so much. He just started going crazy. WTF! WTF! Okay, dude. You might want to take some medication. Looking at the pre-open trading, the Dow's going to be down 500 points. It says here the S&P down 100, the Nasdaq down 400. all within the range of normalcy, 1 point, 1 point, point and a half, 2 points, whatever. It's going to take a while to come all the way back. You know that. There are going to be disruptions. There are. Disruptions are going to happen. 2025 is going to be a year full of surprises, big surprises and small. Meantime, if you thought the Democrats losing their mind, if you haven't had enough yet, how about this guy? Adam Schiff, Thyroid Adam, says he will now investigate the president for ending tariffs on 75 countries. For ending tariffs, Adam Schiff's going to investigate because somebody might have made some money. Here it is.
How concerned are you with this market fluctuation, and are you concerned that there could be members of the White House that are benefiting from it?
Absolutely. I'm writing to the White House to demand who knew in advance that the president was going to once again flip-flop on tariffs, and are people cashing in? There is just all too much opportunity for people in the White House and the administration to be insider trading, and you can't put it past them for a minute. So we're going to try to find out.
There's a good chance they'll just ignore you, though, right? Should there be some other independent investigation into this?
Well, I think Congress should do an investigation into this, but we're going to demand answers from the administration. I think you're right. They're likely to stonewall, particularly if they've been engaged in corrupt insider trading. But they won't be able to hide it for good. I mean, we know who's in the administration. We can look at eventually what people are buying and selling. This will come out. But an administration that has their own meme coins and is already engaged in self-interested dealing when Elon is doging agencies that are doing oversight of his own businesses, in that kind of corrupt climate, you have to assume the worst, and we're going to try to find out.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. China is guiding the yuan, which, by the way, ended yesterday at its lowest point in almost 20 years in value. I mean, the currency has just bottomed out. It's the lowest it's ever been. Offshore yuan values, the lowest it's ever been. They've only been watching it since 2010. The yuan overall at its lowest level since at least 2007. And China, its central bank, trying to manipulate the slide, according to headlines here from MSNBC. So, I mean, the far-left liberals are saying that China's trying to game the system to prevent it from collapsing further. Well, then that's probably on the mark then, isn't it? This part of the program brought to you by the best dog food we've ever had, GreatLakesPetFood.com. GreatLakesPetFood.com. You'll get the best dog food of your life. Your dog will be happy. My dog's going to celebrate her 16th birthday come Tuesday. If she makes it that far, I think she will. Cody's going to be 16 on Tuesday. Pretty remarkable. Anyhow, coming up, Frank Lassie, President, Truth in Energy and Climate, a former Wisconsin State Senator. American Energy. We'll be taking a look at that after the break here on the Steve Gruber Show.